Why are the elites eating babies and now mermaids? There's no secret they're eating babies. Just take a look at this model, Gabriella from years ago, exposing what's really happening on the elite parties. Now we're hearing about them eating mermaids, but why? Here's a woman receiving an email from someone that went to one of these elite parties and his experience of eating a mermaid.
As if he were tasting the ocean itself, not just its bounty, but its soul. That's his words, not mine. He then said, a warmth spread through my body, my heartbeat slowed, my breath deepened. Around me, the other guests had closed their eyes, their faces soft with pleasure. His mind was filled with visions of deep blue waters, endless and calm, filled with whispers, not words, but emotions, memories, as if the sea itself had opened to him, revealing its secrets.
What if the elites are tapping into the very energy field of whatever they are consuming? Think about it, they could be accessing their praise, consciousness, memories, experiences. It's like reading a book, but with the full sensory experience. Now, what if black magic is the key to this? Could they be using these dark practices not just for control, but a way to entertain themselves?
The elite are eating mermaids, and this is what they taste like. This creator claims to have received an email from someone who attended a secret mermaid party. They said that they paid $50,000 to enter. She nicknamed him Jonah and said that he has a history of seeking out rare and forbidden dining experiences, like eating venom in a different country, eating a meal cooked on lava in Iceland. The list goes on and on. But when he heard about this opportunity, he jumped at it immediately. He was picked up in a black limo and taken to a secret location. There was a host with a white mask who greeted the guests. The mermaids looked eerily human from the torso up. They had shimmering blue and green tails, and their ribs were expertly cut to reveal marbled meat. The dish was thinly sliced, lightly seared, and served in a golden broth with unidentified herbs. He explained that it tastes like a combination of scallops and Wagyu beef, combined with a deep umami flavor. After eating these mermaids, he had a strange sensation. His heartbeat slowed, his breath deepened. He felt a low, resonant hum inside of his body. He then had visions of the deep ocean, feeling as if it was revealing secrets to him. And then the host made a toast, and he said, "To those who dine beyond the edge of the world." John rated the experience a 10 out of 10 and said he would do it again. My thought is that if any of this story actually has any truth to it, that they were actually eating dead people stitched together with fish parts, and it just makes it sound more appropriate and less inhumane. It makes it sound more legal to say that you're eating mermaid, and instead of being repulsed by it, you're intrigued because it's mermaid.
No,
and that's why all these rich, elite, famous people are eating it and acting like it's okay. But this could be all fake, who knows? Come over here for longer videos. The elite are eating mermaids.
Fools got too much effing money. These MFers have got too much money. This is what you're doing with money? Yeah, what's wrong with a hamburger? What's wrong with pizza? What's wrong with a steak? You can get a $70 steak at Hall's or something. What's the other place? Ruth's Chris, in hotels and shit like that. Come on, it's like a $50 to $100 steak. That's not good enough. You need better food than that. Come on.
Okay, real talk. Just got in at Starbucks, and I was just thinking, I was like, what kind of stories can I tell today? But then I got to thinking, and I was like, something that I have been seeing so much of, and I actually mentioned this in one of my other videos, is about, apparently the elites are eating mermaids. Yeah. So, I looked into it a little bit, and did you know, actually, when you look into it on YouTube, there's really not anything to look up on YouTube. I mean, there's some stuff, but
not much.
Really,
I just did it today. Not much at all.
On TikTok. And I was like, okay, cool. So, the things that I've seen is, apparently this man had got out of I think jail or prison or something like that, and he needed a job, and he starts working for somebody, I don't know, he gets a job on a boat. I don't know what you call those people.
I gotta call flag on the play there, Because that seems kind of suspicious that they would just hire just anybody, to be honest with you. I would think they would only hire people that are in their circle that they know they can trust to not disclose any of this stuff unless they just plan on offing them. Yeah, I got to call a flag on that one, to be honest with you. But we'll see where she's
Really,
going.
I don't know, especially now that I'm telling the story time, that I'm like, you know, the people that work on boats. Whatever. Anyway, he got a job on a boat. And they're like, apparently this is going to be like, you know, they're going to be catching like bigger fish and stuff like that. That's what he's told. Blah, blah, blah. And they go out and they're catching damn mermaids. And I'm just... sometimes when the people tell the stories on TikTok, the stories I've heard, I'm like, that seems pretty believable. That seems pretty believable. But then I started thinking about it, and I was like, like, he never said he had to sign anything.
Facts.
Or this or that. I'm like, why wouldn't you have taken a picture? Or not only that, if you couldn't if you couldn't take a picture, like say they took your phones away, whatever. Like, they didn't vet him very much, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's why I say
it sounds like they just gave this dude a job.
Yeah,
and it's like, okay, come on, we're gonna.
That would not happen. That would not happen.
I'm like, I just don't see that. Like, if you're gonna be going and catching like a big, high profile, like,
gonna make sure,
you know, like not like stuff for high profile people, and it's fucking mermaids. Like, I feel like you're gonna be vetted out pretty well, and they're gonna make sure you're gonna keep it, you know, zipped. I don't know why I did it like 15 times. I was like zipping the lip. So I know, like, we all want it to be true that there's mermaids, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, not in this instance because of, you know, the eating part. But, I'm not buying it, guys. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that the elites are having mermaid dinner parties. You know, I believe a lot. If you guys follow me or watch the podcast, you know, I believe a lot, honey. But I'm not buying this. I'm not buying the mermaid eating part. No, I mean, the mermaid eating dinner parties. Why can't I speak? So, yeah. But I definitely want to hear y'all's thoughts. And if you want to, like, you can make a video telling me your story. And if you're like, no, bitch, they really are, and I've got proof, whatever, honey, tag me. Because I want to know. I want there to be mermaids too. I don't want them to be getting eaten. Did I say that? I don't want them to be getting ate? Yes. God, this is a hot mess of a video. Why can't I speak normally? Don't know. I don't want the mermaids to be getting eaten. But of course I want there to be real life mermaids, because obviously.
Have you heard about the mermaid parties? No, I'm not talking, no. I'm not talking about kids' birthday parties or any parties themed as mermaid parties. I'm talking about real.
It's more like a zombie to me.
The Book of Enoch. One of the books that they hid from the Bible for centuries of years, to say the least. Talking about the existence of mermaids and sirens. And guess what? While you don't believe the elite, the 1%, they do. And apparently, not only they live on pizza parties and sushi. I mean,
known each other for years. You've been to my house. We've had pizza. Girl after my
you know,
card. Do we love a pizza or
what are the pizza parties, right? Not just pizza, not just regular sushi, but mermaid flash too. I'm so sorry to break your little heart, but a lot of things you thought never existed actually exist. Go ahead and call me crazy, say I'm on drugs, whatever makes you sleep better at night. But mystical creatures, they existed here before humans were allowed sometime on Earth. The water spirits, aka mermaids or sirens, they were deceived, they were used, they were betrayed, they were neglected. They became just lies.
Yeah. She sounds like Wonder Woman, the girl that plays Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, whatever her name is, however you pronounce her last name. She sounds like her so much. That's crazy.
And they are coming back for revenge too. Don't believe me. Wait and watch. But way before CGI, way before AI, people already talked about them. And the celebrities, the elite, the 13 bloodline families, they know their existence. A lot of revelations are gonna come out this year, but not the ones you think.
Where the hell are we right now? Because allegedly people are eating mermaids. So it's a video going around right now of this guy basically saying that he just came home from jail. He needed some money. So what did he do? He got with a fisherman crew. Now, when he got with this fisherman crew, he thought that this fisherman crew was just catching big game, exotic fish, rare fish that people never hear about. But he was soon to find out that they were allegedly catching mermaids. And I say allegedly because allegedly mermaids aren't real. This guy went on to say that they caught mermaids, allegedly, and sold them to the rich, allegedly. And these rich people that bought the mermaids used these mermaids for dinner, allegedly. So this same guy said that he earned their trust. He was around them for years, years upon years, until one day he received a letter in the mail. And in that letter, it said that he was invited to a party, a non-disclosed party, a celebrity party, an elite party. And this shit is freaking me out. In that same letter that he received, it said that he will be able to taste some type of food that only the elite taste. Something that was so expensive that most people can't eat it. So this man got invited to this party, had to sign an NDA, and when he gets to this party, these people allegedly are eating mermaids. I keep saying this, 2025 keeps showing us more and more shit. This shit is becoming the movie of all movies because, once again, allegedly, mermaids are real. This ain't a fairy tale now. This shit is really happening in real time.
All right, guys, let me know what you think of that. I didn't say much. You can guess what I think of it if you're familiar with me. But you know, if you want me to explain what I think of this story here, the mermaids, I want to know what you guys think. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking about this whole thing. Do you buy it? Do you believe in it? Do you think it's just crazy talk? Do you think people are just making stuff up? Whatever. Anyway, let me know. Drop it in the comments. Appreciate you guys being here. Love each and every one of you. I'm gone.